You think one strap is gonna hold it in on the burnout right here?
It might tear the whole bed off.
Ben brings this here and says, "This is what I want." Awesome. This is what you get.
Yeah.
Morning, guys. Guess what's happening today? You know whose truck that is? The Mountain Dew thief, old Benny Hanna. We're gonna finish that pizza oven. Ben's here to help us do it right, do it how he wants it to look, get the door, most importantly the opening, get it all right. So let's go see what he's doing. Okay, Benny.
Woo, we're back!
Look at that guy, man, we missed him.
Listen, Sean called yesterday and said, "Hey, do you want to make a pizza oven?" I said, "Heck yeah." So we're gonna finish the metalwork of the pizza oven today.
Yeah.
And then it's all on me.
We have a piece of stuff leaving the yard.
We're gonna have some stuff leaving the yard today. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. But you guys in the comments reached out, and I want to just tell you thank you, because we read those comments. I wasn't exactly sure what we were gonna do as far as the masonry on the pizza oven, and there was a bunch of you reach out, and the more studying I did, we're going to do more masonry on the inside and more insulation on the outside. So I'm glad that we're here. So we're gonna basically make the outside shell out of stucco and brick. And then on the inside, we're gonna brick the whole thing. So I'm not gonna bore you guys, but we've changed the idea and it's gonna be awesome. So let's
go pull it in here. Forklift gonna run?
I hope. It's been setting for
Never
about 3
hasn't,
days.
right?
I hope it runs. Yeah, it's never not run, so.
It's hot outside, so let's bring it in here.
Okay, let's go get it.
Listen, when you go to the store and you need a fountain mountain, but here's very, very important for you guys that are in the soda connoisseur land. You gotta have 2 foam cups, and then it stays cool all day.
Usually that second cup's for your buddy. Get 2 cups, but
That's
here
true.
I am about to make a trip to go get one.
Yeah, I think you need to go get a fountain mountain yourself.
You've been dreaming about making pizzas in this thing?
Dude, there's been countless hours of YouTube University trying to figure out how this thing's gonna work.
We had to run to Glendale to get some bricks because we didn't have any. Because visual aid is always better.
A lot of the pizza gurus that talked about building pizza ovens, they said the most important component is the floor, keeping the heat in the floor. This is getting the heat up the top isn't a big deal, but the floor heat and the side heat, this is going to have an external gas line that goes into it. So it is going to be run on wood, but it is going to have a gas line that goes into it to keep the temperature all the time. So I think what we're going to do, boys, is we're going to go one length all the way around this 4-inch brick, and on the bottom, just like this right here, we're going to bring the base up to the bottom, and then it's going to be capped off with another. So the bottom's going to be 4 inches, the sides are going to be 4 inches, and these guys are going to manufacture some nubs or something to come out of here, and we're going to put a strap to hold these things in.
Oh, that's really doable.
So
Probably roll a piece of angle.
that's, yeah.
So here's a piece I got off the floor. So if we cut this strap, same as the brick,
Yep.
and weld tabs all the way around it, we can bend this stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
We can roll it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then that'll lock the two together.
Yep.
And then the top of the second one, we can either do an angle iron with some tabs out, or just another piece of strap.
It makes a little bit more work for these guys, but the final will be 2 layers of fiberglass insulation, so wire mesh over that and stucco over that, and honestly it's going to be half as heavy, but you've got the weight where it needs to be on the bottom. So thank you guys for commenting and kind of changing my mind how I was going to build this.
I like this idea. I was thinking normal, and I was like, man, that's just gonna get hot.
It's, yeah. Yep. There's
You're
no...
gonna buy more bricks, but that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, but those bricks are pretty inexpensive. So I priced actual full fire, like pizza oven bricks, and to go on the bottom of this, and they were like $4,000 for just the bigger bricks. So we're gonna go this way. And it's almost exactly
a spacer between that. Yeah,
yep.
so you'll
gonna be perfect.
You'll be insulated clear to the top.
And then as far as the spout, we can go right up the front. Just
out the top.
Yep. The heat's gonna come up and it's gonna curl around here, and then this is where it's gonna vent out. So that's gonna be easier than what we were talking about before anyway.
Yeah, but stepping that in, building
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
This is gonna get us everything we need, and it's still gonna be freaking heavy, but yeah.
You're gonna want a little bit of a counter, a tray.
Correct. Yep.
And so I was just thinking we need to build it so these run into it.
Yes.
On top.
Yep. Take your pizza pill and you're coming out a little bit right here anyway,
Yeah.
but then you're sliding into that.
So we've got to weld these sides. We didn't get those done.
Yeah.
It's just where the rings come
Yep.
together.
So you
And then the door, how big of a hole?
So we're gonna
6?
go 8-inch
8-inch.
triple wall pipe. And I'm gonna let, you know what? I'm gonna let these guys decide what we do with the chimney. How's that? Surprise me.
Maybe we'll cut a hole later. Maybe that's not happening today.
surprises.
We need to get the hole.
Octagon.
We need to get the hole done. Whatever you decide, we need to get it done, because once I get this thing back, it's gonna build into it.
That's right, because they're gonna do the outside.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to stucco, and that's the same thing in the front piece.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have that, because once it gets stuccoed, everything's stuccoed to what's built.
So it needs to have a lip
Yeah.
that triple wall can sit on.
Yep.
We was talking of waiting to do our little bar shelf till the bricks was in, but
think we
if
do a
they're
little-
if they're gonna stucco to it,
Yeah, it's gonna.
we got to do
You
it.
got to do it. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, I can put something on the front of that to make that work.
True.
So I can make this outside work. So whatever you build,
Make it
I'll
match
make
up
it
to
happen.
those.
Yep. It doesn't need a lot. I would say 6 inches is
6?
plenty. We don't want it to stick out so far, because really, when you're jamming pizzas in, you don't want it to stick out. You're gonna put it
don't want
right
it to be
in
in
the
the way.
oven. Yeah, you're gonna put it right in the oven. So I'd say 6 inches
Okay.
at the most.
That's half a game plan.
Yep.
We can come up with something. Okay, we're just getting back from lunch. We was out, so we missed Ben. This is what he wants his stack to be. He said, the text said 4 feet's too much. I'll get a 3-footer. Right there. 3 foot would look better. That is pretty tall.
If that was a stack off a semi truck, it'd look cool.
I think so too. It'll work.
Yeah.
So we just have to find or make a piece of pipe that size, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 8-inch, but it measures pretty close, almost 7/8.
So we can roll a piece
Yeah.
like that.
Get some tall strap and roll a piece.
We got some 3 or 4 inch out there. 4 inch would be better. Could go up in it a little ways.
And this roof is domed, it's tapered, but we want to stand it up so it's straight.
Yeah, we'll level that off with something.
Because then he'll probably slide this on and stucco right to it, won't he?
Yeah.
I would imagine. So it's just on there.
At least we know it won't be going real fast down the road. The wind won't blow it off.
What did we hit? 50 at our fastest point? 50 or 55, but it was
Downhill with a tailwind.
35, 40 was average.
Yeah.
There's the cheat code.
I think we can move this out and use this to the outside and just leave it straight inside.
But we'll want to go, because that'll be the inside, so then we'll want to come this
Right.
way.
Yeah, that's just the curvature of it.
Yeah.
So it'll actually be up here like this. So we'll just mark that out on the art drawing and put a piece of steel in there. adjust it where we want it and cut it out.
Cut it out. We've been looking at Google at all the pizza ovens. There's a lot out there. The same exact stack pops up on Google when you type in pizza oven exhaust vent. But
Google's like Pinterest.
sorta.
Kinda.
It's a help aid. I kind of hate this door. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it matches the dome look. I like how every other pizza oven is rounded. I don't know that it matters. I've never cooked a pizza in a pizza oven. A lot of them have doors on them. Most of them had metal or cast iron doors that folded down. And we talked about a door for heating it up when it's burning, keeping it shut, getting it hot. We don't have a door.
Like most things, we're out of our element again.
Yeah.
So we're having to figure it out as we go.
Exactly. We're sitting here debating.
I've never actually even seen a pizza oven working, so I know zero about them.
I've seen JD's in use one time, but me either. Just not been my thing. So Ben brings this here and says, "This is what I want." Awesome. This is what you get.
Yeah.
This is what you get. So I don't know. We may round the door out. I don't even remember why we cut it square like that. We'll have to go back through the videos and watch, but
I'm sure he told us to.
I'm sure it's his fault.
Yeah. He's not here to defend himself. It's his fault.
Maybe it'll just stay square and we'll decide on a door.
We could definitely make a door for that really easy right now.
The cutout piece, we could just make it with a handle, so you just set it. And rather than fold it down or out of the way, you just move it, set it aside.
Well, we could step it out.
Well, it's going to be stepped out this far anyways.
Yeah, we could step it out enough to make it work.
But those ones laid down, and that was your slat, and they slid right in.
Right.
And he wants marble, little shelf, bench, whatever you call it.
Out front.
And so it would have to open sideways, but then you're walking around it. Opening up probably wouldn't be the best.
You'd have to have some way to hold it.
Shocks, gas shocks on a hot oven probably wouldn't last.
That'd be epic.
Boom!
Flaming pizza.
Yeah. We've just got some thoughts rolling here. Something will happen. Might not be the right thing, and we may have to redo it later. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I got a piece marked here that I want to cut out to go on the top of this pizza oven for the door. We got it set on the right speed. Now it's cutting the other line. That should do it. Looks like the pattern. Let's see if it fits. Just like that. Fit great. Just got to clean it up a little bit, clean the slag off, and weld that baby in. It'll fit good.
Hey, you missed a spot.
What's that?
You missed a spot.
Yeah, I'm not as smooth on clicking that button as I should be, I guess. But that's close.
Overall, it's good, but there's little
I stuck it
little
up there.
dips.
It fits perfect. So
Awesome.
just knocking the high spots off.
Perfect. So if you look down that should be same as that bottom ring. Close enough.
Pretty close to me.
Look all right to you?
Yeah. Make it work.
Heck yeah. That's a start. And then that is 4 inches inside.
And then we got to cut the same thing.
Come down the sides.
Come down the side.
So that should be 4 inches sticking back in. So we'll have a smoke shield to there. So then our stack can just be right behind it. The heat should roll off that and then come up the stack. What do you think on the bottom shelf? Because we want this plate, if it rounds the same but then gets a little bigger in the middle, I don't know. The granite is where his design is going to have to be what he wants. This just needs to be a shelf the granite can sit on.
So he wants it to come off of here. So we can take the other side of this cut and it should fit right there.
Well, right here.
Or yeah, it'll fit right there. And then
we can
just
step it.
cut a design out however we want it.
If he was thinking no more than 10 inches, so if we went 7, that'd give 3 inches that the rock could overhang, and then come back.
Then we can come out here and cut whatever we want out of that.
Let's do it. I'll start tacking that in. You want to dream some sort of cut up?
I'm gonna dig through my steel pile and see if I got some 3-inch.
I'm gonna tack that across there, and then we'll weld it and tie the sides and bottom into it. My dad's looking for strap. He did an awesome job tracing this out. He's a handy guy. So here we go. Okay, we just got done on the pizza oven for a minute. That's all welded up, and now we gotta do a chimney. But quick break, neighbor Mitch came by with his sweet car, so just a little update. Who came up with the color? You?
I did.
That's your favorite?
I don't know about favorite. That's how we went with.
It's gorgeous. It's a totally different car. It's not even the same. You like the color?
I love it.
It's sweet, isn't it?
Kind of a toss-up between the gray and that. I think I like that.
Do you? What a jerk.
I like one color.
Windows, they're tinted. That's a lot of progress. Anyways, today, when Mitch cut his trunk apart, you had to cut the trunk support to move the wheel well in. So it moved it that far, and when you would open the trunk, it would flex the whole back because this was wobbly. Don't judge me on my welds. It's ugly, but Mitch said he can fix it. He's gonna cover it.
Paint will cover a lot of welding.
So all you need to know is the trunk is solid now. Nothing moves. It was worse than that. We should have videoed it coming in, but there's a lot going on. It was just a quick job. So you're ready for paint.
Close.
We're gonna paint it in here?
Nope.
We need a paint booth. What's your guys' thoughts on inflatable, portable paint booth that we could set up in here? Who sells the best ones? Easiest to store, tuck away, fold up. Some roll up, some inflate. There's a lot of options. What would be a good option for us?
I've hung plastic in here before to paint. Like I blocked that half off because that's where all my welding stuff is. And it was just a pain.
Just wasn't
It
enough.
just wasn't worth it.
You didn't have enough coverage. Dust was still falling.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That is a pretty car. Neighbor Mitch wants to paint this himself, and if you guys could let us know on a portable booth, paint booth, might be into doing that here. What's it been, 2 months? That's a lot of progress in that amount of time.
Slow going.
So when that much more time goes by, it's gonna be finished. I sent Ben some pictures when we was designing this, wondering about a door. We found some cheap cast iron doors on Amazon. He didn't want to go with that route. So this is the piece we cut out. It had that hole in it when we had it. So you're gonna fill it.
Took
Feel
a
that.
piece and bent it on my exhaust tubing machine, and
It's
it's not bad.
It's roundish, got 2 kinks in it, but it matches. Character.
Yeah.
Is he putting a handle on this so he can just set it there and then set it out of the way? He told me his other ovens, he just sets this in there to heat it up, and then when you're cooking, it's just out.
He told me driving down the road he didn't want ashes blowing out of it, so maybe just make it so
So hinge it.
it'll slide on with pins and then come around lock, or else he can take it
Just
off.
lift it off.
Lift it off.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's
And then we've just decided a 6-inch pipe, because
I
that
tried to talk him into smokestacks off the semi.
I know. 2
Dual.
stacks, just like a
I
barbecue.
sent him 2 dual stacks. I said they're cheaper than the triple wall, and they'll look bad, eh?
On the fire truck, having some big 8-inch bowl hauler turnouts would be sweet on there.
I know.
Or a-
and I didn't even send him
Or a
those.
flat top with a flapper.
Yeah, I
There's
sent-
lots of
I
ideas.
sent him one of them with the diagonal cut on it. He's like, I don't know. They're cool, but yeah. I said,
This will
well,
be cool.
I told him it's all about the bling, so.
Getting close anyhow.
Well, I'm a lone man in the shop for a little bit. We have had a lot going on here today. I've been working on this stove, this pizza oven, whatever you want to call it. And Ben's decided he wants a door, but I've got it to where it fits really good. I think I'm just going to put a couple of hinges right here on this side. And then I'm going to put a little latch right here so he can just lock it shut. That way it'll help him build heat. If he wants to put some fire brick on the inside of that door, you know, that's up to him. I'll probably end up putting a little air vent in it somewhere so he can get air. I raised it up a little off of this because this is just a lip to hold a piece of granite he's going to put on here to slide the pizzas in and out with. He just needed something for the granite to set on, so that's what that is. I still haven't got the stack on. It might have to happen tomorrow. We'll see. If I don't get it today, this thing will be here tomorrow, because it's not going anywhere because it weighs about 1,500 pounds right now, and it doesn't even have any bricks in it. Time we put a pallet of bricks in there, guess the weight. I'm guessing close to 3,000 pounds. I might be off, but might not. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, it's almost the weekend. Today's Friday. We was hoping we would get this pizza oven pretty much done yesterday, but we had like 4 or 5 different projects going on at once. We just didn't get it. So I'm all alone today. Sean is moving cows, and then they got a big family reunion for Dusty's family. So I'm going to work on this stove a little bit. Got a 6-inch pipe, so I'm actually going to put the flue pipe in. It's not going to be that tall, because what we're planning on doing with this is Ben has a piece of triple wall that's 8-inch, and so we're going to put this stove pipe probably right there, and it's probably going to be about this tall. And then I'm going to cut a ring to go around it here and here so we can slide this triple wall pipe down over it to hold it straight so it doesn't blow off. But this is 6-inch pipe, and it's plenty big enough for a stack. And then I've got this door made, but this door is so thin. It's 1/8 inch. I have no doubt that it's going to work because I've built a lot of stoves in my lifetime. And 1/4 inch will even warp if you don't brace them right. So this is my plan. I've got some strap, and I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to put a piece of strap across this thing and down here and up, and then a couple across that way to help stiffen it up. A cast iron door would be nice, and I have two, but they don't fit. So I'm going to stiffen this one up and see if I can make it work, and then I'm going to put some hinges and a lock on it. And then this stove is pretty much done, and we can get it out of my shop, take it to Ben, and he can put some bricks in it. I guess they're going to put a fire blanket over it and stucco it. I don't really know how a pizza oven works because I've never really been around one. In fact, this is the first one I've seen for real. That's kind of why people bring us stuff, is because we're not afraid to tackle anything. Okay, well, I got some strap right here. And what I want to do is curve it. You can see this one, I've already curved it a little. I use this bending machine for a lot of things. It's not quite curved enough. Let me show you what I'm thinking. I want to curve it so it fits that. So I got to go a little more. I'm going to do 3 of them in it. I'm going to put it in this machine, and I'm going to curve it a little more. I mean, it's not really rocket science. Just bending things. A little at a time. Trying to keep it flat as I bend it. works, it works. If it don't, it should have worked. I think it's gonna work. Since my rolling machine won't roll with flat steel. It's kind of messing up on me. Turn it over. Go the other way. Yes, a plate roller would be awesome. I don't have a plate roller. Yeah. Let's see if that's enough. Hopefully that's close. Oh, look at that. That's really close. I just got to hammer it flat. That's really close though. Yeah, I can live with that. That'll stiffen that door up. Make it so it will do what I want it to do. Let's roll the rest of them. All right, there's the door. I think that's going to stiffen it up a bunch. We'll see if it fits. Hopefully it didn't warp it too bad. Look at that. That's still a perfect fit. Didn't warp it at all. Cool. I'm going to put some hinges on that dude, and then I'm going to put that stack in it, and then this thing is ready to go to Glendale. Cutting out my hinges. Just like that, my top hinge is cut out. Love this arc droid. Pretty cool. Progress is happening. Got my door hinges tacked on. Looks like the door's gonna open. I'll put a latch on that so we can just latch it shut. I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up and finish welding it while I'm at it, and then I'll be done with the hinge part. That's what winning looks like. That thing will swing over here out of the way. If it gets it up to temperature. When he gets ready to travel somewhere, I just got to put a lock on it and you can lock it shut. Anyway, I'm getting ready to take off here in a little bit. I got a father and son's camp I'm going to. I don't know why. None of my boys are going, none of my grandkids are going, but I got volunteered to help cook. So I'm gonna leave here in a little bit, but before I do, I'm gonna put that stack in. I'm gonna cut a hole right there in the middle, and that stack is going in. All right, my day is done. So let me show you what all I got accomplished. I got the stack in. These are old missile tanks, and this kind of looks like the bottom of a torpedo. I put those on there so it wouldn't break it off going down the road, because this is just 1/8 inch. I got the door done. Door works great. I just got to put a lock on it. Come Monday about 10 o'clock, it'll be ready to go to Glendale and get brick in it. So anyway, we'll see you then. All right, been kind of a busy morning, but I think this thing's done. I think he can come and get it. Got my latch built. Basically, you pick that up, pull the door open. There's the inside. Got a stopper so it'll hold the handle up. I don't know why that won't work. It's got a pretty good gap under the door. He's going to put a piece of marble under there so the door will just barely clear it. If we need to, we'll trim the door just a little, but I think it should be pretty good. Anywho, the next time we look at this, we should be installing it on the fire truck. So you'll probably see Ben putting the brick and stuff in it, but the next time Sean and I see it, we'll be mounting it to the fire truck.
Look who showed up.
Dude, I've been waiting all week for this. Shane's been sending me pictures. I'm like, I can't even stand it. Let me go show you
Let's go
what they've
look
been
at it.
doing.
My dad has been working dang hard, and he finished her up, so it is a good thing you're retired. Get to work.
Retirement is just being more tired.
Yeah. You brought the one door down.
Listen,
Look at that.
it's gonna fit right. This truck is a definition of my personality. Broke, it's missing parts.
Dude, it's a 5-speed. That cures
She runs
everything.
so good.
Ugh.
Yep, she runs good. And I figured if we put this in back, it's mobile, so I can move it in and out of my shop.
So all you need is a bike strap over there.
I've had a new door for this for 4 years.
Oh, you know,
I was gonna say, I'm getting a new door.
I have one.
You've got one.
Brand
rip the one
new.
off that Suburban right there and throw it on.
At this point, I think I'm just gonna body swap it though. All right, so tell me about
Okay.
this little girl.
This is the outcome you get when you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, this right here
It's just on there.
is just on there. One of my favorite parts of this whole job is I told Sean and Shane, this is my idea. Showed them some pictures on YouTube, and I'm like, can you make something like this out of an old propane tank? Yes, they can.
We said no, but we can do better.
Holy cow. And one of the things I really wanted was a door. And when you're going down the road, I don't want ash and stuff spitting out of here. Like, above and beyond my expectations. Look at this. So I'm going to mount a piece of granite to go right here.
I was gonna say, that's not full size,
No,
because
this is just a ledge.
then the rock can be what it'll be.
Yep. So honestly, insulation over the top, stucco, and it's ready to be mounted on a
Pallet of
fire truck.
bricks.
this.
Oh my gosh.
So you can get it clear off.
That is the gift that keeps on giving, Clark. This is one of the reasons I freaking love these guys. Nobody would have thought to do this right here. Because I know you knew what
We
was gonna
talked a
happen
lot
the first
about
time.
I've built hundreds of
Yeah.
stoves. Yeah, I knew it would.
It's gonna work. But this thing, oh my gosh, this is cool.
See, and now you could cut some bricks and put them in there, and then we could tack a strap over them to hold them, and that'd help insulate that door too.
Without being cast iron,
I mean,
that's
this
about
is-
the only
Without being
option.
cast, that would help the door.
Yep.
And it's gonna fit in the back of this truck, so I can, like I said, I can move it in and out. But I've got the insulation, I've got the brick,
Really?
and
Go
the next
time.
thing you guys are gonna see is this getting done on my channel, and then on their channel we're gonna mount it to the fire truck.
That's
Let's load
cool.
it up.
Let's do it.
So should we do a
That's
drop
cool.
test
No,
A drop
No.
test.
in the back of the old sheet?
I have a feeling that this thing will dent that truck.
Oh yeah. But
This is honestly the first one and only one of these. I've looked everywhere throughout all the internet, and this is the biggest DIY pizza oven there is. Wood fire.
yeah.
Out of a water tank on a farm. So check this out. This is one of the things that we had talked about. So what you can't see is when the fire's going in here, kind of the goal is when there's a fire, it will roll like this. So every one of my pizza ovens have a big old black mark right here. And the reason is because the fire comes up, but now they've got this lip under here. Let me show you this. So they've got this lip underneath here, and that's gonna stop all that. So please tell me out there if you've ever seen anything like this. I bet you have not. I think this deserves a lifetime Frosty Pizza experience.
I'm all for that.
We'll drive to St. George for a pizza
I'm for that.
twice a week.
I'm kind of a pizza eater.
Hey, this gets us one more closer to Matt's off-road,
To the games.
to the Wrecker games.
Don't hurt the paint job. Oh yeah, like a glove. Yeah, if I could. Right there. Will it fit?
A little more.
You know what, if it won't.
Oh, let's see if that'll fit. We had some pallets.
Yeah.
Set it on.
Let's just try it. I think it's wider than that thing, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. So let's go back. Is it? Yeah, it is. Guess what? It's in time. I just personally want to thank these guys, 89 Built, and everything they've done. We're not done yet, but
We're done to this point.
I can tell you right now, this has been so fun to watch. But anyway, I want to thank these guys for helping me out, and
You're welcome.
thanks for watching.
We'll see you with a fire truck.
Yes, we will.
That's the last time we're gonna see that.
Like looking like that anyway.
You think one strap is gonna hold it in on the burnout right here?
It might tear the whole bed off.
That one's worth 4 times as much as this truck.
Now, if you had a good fire going in there, that thing would smoke all the way to Glendale.
That'd be cool. We may just do that.
Maybe a trip. See you, buddy.
See you later.
That propane tank was pretty fun for Clayton, but that was pretty unique.
That's pretty cool.
That was definitely a one-off build.
I built several of those barrel stoves like Clayton's and hundreds of wood stoves, but that's the first pizza oven I've ever worked on.
Yeah, first water tank stove.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna be sweet.
I can't wait to see it all stuccoed.
We will let you guys know in the future. We're not gonna set a date, but in the future.
We may be airbagging the fire truck to get it off the overloads.
It'll hold it. I think it will. It'll hold it. So fun project. This guy worked hard at it.
We both did. You did.
We did a pretty good solid couple of days, but old Shane finished us up. We're about to get some rain for the year finally.
And I hope so.
We're just about overdue. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.